Good day and welcome to Space Station Live for Monday, November 25th, 2013. You're looking live inside the International Space Station Flight Control Room here at the Johnson Space Center in Houston, where at this hour the Orbit 2 team of flight controllers is on duty, having assumed their positions for the second half of the crew workday several hours ago, and which will be on console through the mid-afternoon time frame. At this hour on console, leading the team here in Houston is Flight Director Mike Lammers, the second from your right in the blue shirt. To his right on the top of the screen is Spacecraft Communicator Josh Matthew, who is talking directly to the crew on board the International Space Station when required throughout the course of the day. The International Space Station, its systems in excellent shape, currently traveling 262 statute miles above the Earth, flying over Southeast Asia in an orbit inclined 51.6 degrees to either side of the equator, an orbit that is currently moving from southwest to northeast, that will carry the station and its 6 crew members across the North Pacific a short time from now. On board the International Outpost, the 6-man crew, comprised on your left by Mikhail Turin, Koichi Wakata of the Japan Aerospace Exploration Agency, and Rick Mastracchio, currently in their 19th day in space since their launch in early November, several weeks ago, from the Baikonur Cosmodrome in Kazakhstan. And on the right side, Sergei Ryazanskiy, the current Expedition 38 commander Oleg Kotov, and NASA flight engineer Michael Hopkins, who are now in their 61st day in space, nearing the end of 9 weeks in orbit since they were launched from Baikonur in their Soyuz spacecraft on September 26th. The Thanksgiving week and the holiday atmosphere abounds here in Mission Control as this team of flight controllers, working in concert with the flight control teams around the world, are counting down the hours to the launch of a new resupply ship to the International Space Station some 4 hours and 50 minutes from now. The launch of the Progress 53 cargo ship, the Russian unpiloted resupply craft, is scheduled for 2:53 and 6 seconds p.m. Central Time this afternoon, 2:53 a.m. Baikonur time at the Baikonur Cosmodrome at the launch site in south-central Kazakhstan in the wee hours of Tuesday morning. Our NASA TV coverage of launch will begin at 2:30 p.m. Central Time. That will send the Progress on a 9-minute trip to its preliminary orbit, where it will separate from its third stage, deploy its solar arrays and navigational antennas, and begin an extended 4-day trip to the International Space Station through the testing of a new upgraded CORS automated rendezvous system. We'll be talking to Flight Director Jerry Jason here in a few minutes to get all the details on the testing of that system that will result in a docking to the aft port of the Zvezda service module on Friday afternoon. The Progress, which is poised on its launch pad in Baikonur, rolled out to the Site 31 launch pad on Saturday. It is now just after 10 p.m. in Baikonur, some 12 hours ahead of Houston, where the temperature is just below freezing, about 27 degrees Fahrenheit, with some scattered clouds in the sky, but the countdown proceeding on track for a launch a little less than 5 hours from now. The Progress is equipped and loaded with almost 3 tons of food, fuel, supplies, and holiday gifts for the Expedition 38 crew. And again, you're looking at a picture here of its encapsulation into the third and stage, in the upper stage of the Soyuz booster that will propel it to orbit later today. The Progress will be on its way for a 4-day rendezvous that will culminate in a docking, as we said, on Friday afternoon. The almost 3 tons of supplies on board that Progress consists of 1,763 pounds of propellant, 48 pounds of oxygen, 57 pounds of air, some 925 pounds of water, and just over 3,100 pounds of dry cargo that includes experiment hardware, spare parts, and holiday gifts for the 6 crew members on board the International Space Station.